and welcome. My name is Miss Multiconsole and welcome back to Persona 5. We have yet to decide on whether we are going to go through with this plan with Akechi, but I'm sure we're going to make that decision today. So here's to that. I'm sure we're going to say yes, of course. I don't really see any other option that we have, to be honest with you, but let's see how it goes. I'll be counting on you. Alright, I'd rather you didn't. But what exactly? I got this. I wouldn't have expected anything less from you. I knew making you our leader was the right call. Of course. Alright, time to go to sleep. Alright, let's see if Igor will join us on this fabulous day. We're not done quite yet. This is just the beginning. No, it's not. It's really not. We've put like 120 hours into this game. You can't tell me it's just the beginning. That would be like the longest game ever if this was just the beginning. But okay, on to Friday. Let's do this. Are the Phantom Thieves innocent? Who knows? Ooh, what's going on here?
Criminals do whatever they want under the name of justice cannot be left alone. Only now does the government speak of taking countermeasures. But their actions are too little, too late. The government as it stands has been left behind the times. It is obsolete. If this is a ship that's bound to a rotting dock and destined to sink, we might as well destroy it once. Let us end this chaos through my hands and yours.
He's a politician of the ruling party, isn't he?
I heard they're splitting up to form a new party, so an election might come before the year's end.
I'm gonna vote this time for sure. This man has my support.
No, but he is with the corruptiment. I've been playing Disgaea today. That's why. On Disgaea 4, there's actually a corruptiment, which is basically a corrupt government, basically, as the name says. I love that word. That's my new go-to word for the government. Corruptiment. It totally works.
You haven't voted until now? That's problematic as a member of society, you know.
Oh man, way to make me feel bad. I don't think I've ever voted, like ever in my whole life. I don't think I ever have. I've never been interested enough to.
Politics just never interested me before. But this politician seems pretty amazing. He's passionate and thinks of the future. I mean, someone like that should be prime minister. I'm definitely voting for him.
I probably should vote, to be honest. It's probably quite bad that I don't.
Well, I suppose that makes sense, since the other politicians seem so unreliable.
All the politicians are usually all bad anyway, though. You're never going to find that perfect politician. It just doesn't exist. Oh well, what can you do? I guess you just gotta go with the flow, I suppose. Alright, let's see what happens next. I want to see more story. I don't want to see no politicians.
When you say that you want us to cooperate with you, what exactly do you intend us to do?
That's a very good question. I would like to know that too.
That's a good question. But might I have a cup of coffee first?
I literally just said that, apart from the coffee part. It was a good question though. No, you don't get a cup of coffee.
Quit effing around!
Exactly, no coffee for you.
Please keep this short.
There's a bounty for information in addition to the arrest warrant. Those are quite desperate measures.
So, what are you gonna do to get us out of this pickle, Akechi? I'm sure he's got a plan.
I'm referring to Sae-san's actions. I assume all of you are at your wits' end as well. She must be considerably vexed if she's gone that far.
Can you stop with the small talk already? Just get to the point. Jeez.
Make headlines with the arrest warrant, then use incentives to get testimonies. It's not a bad method.
The police have nothing on us. There's no way they can make an arrest.
Are you sure about that though? They could just make any old excuse to arrest us, right? They just want to find a culprit.
True. I'm the only one who's ascertained your true identities. However, the groundwork for fabricating testimonies and concocting a culprit are underway.
Yeah, that's bad news.
We don't care about that self-gratification. Get on with it.
I like how direct Futaba is. I like how she speaks her mind.
I'll be blunt.
Yes, please be blunt, because you're taking far too long to explain.
I'm thinking of triggering a change of heart in Sae-san. I've already discovered that she has a palace.
Ah, this is interesting. Okay, so this is why we were targeting Sae. I was wondering why we was doing this. So it was Akechi's idea. I don't know about this. I still don't know if this is good or bad, or just don't know. What the hell is Sae-san's palace gonna look like? I just don't know. How is Makoto going to feel about this? I have so many questions. No reaction from Makoto, really?
Huh? Really?
Is this to prevent the investigation agency's recklessness?
Do we really go into people's palaces just to change what they're doing to make our situation better, though? Is this the only reason that we're doing this? There must be another reason to go for Sae. We can't just be doing this for that.
Precisely.
Still, there's no need to change her heart just for that.
Exactly. I 100% agree with you, Anne.
Indeed. It's hard to believe that a single person can fabricate all that.
So are they saying that Sae is behind this whole bounty thing and all of this stuff? Is that what the drastic action was supposed to be when the SIU director said, you may take major actions, or whatever it was that he said she could do? Maybe that's what it was.
Unfortunately, that's not the case. What if I told you that those around her would turn a blind eye to false evidence?
You saying the police would do such a thing?
It seems they're more trusted than I thought. Their priority is settling the situation. They don't care who the supposed culprit is.
That's low, man. That's low.
No!
Corrupt police officers. You see it all the time in GTA. I got the GTA San Andreas game, I think it was for free actually on the 360, but I've been playing it and it's got good nostalgia. It just reminds me of that, like with corrupt police officers. There was loads of that on GTA.
They're completely rotten.
Rotten to the core.
My objective is to find the true culprit. That must be the case for all of you too. However, the current situation is extremely bad.
Yeah, you don't need to rub it in.
If worst comes to worst, someone unrelated will be set up as the culprit, huh?
Our only solution to this is to make Sae-san come to her senses.
Going into a palace just to do this, though, is the team really going to agree with this? I mean, we do go into Sae's palace, so they probably do, but I don't know if I agree with this.
If she's in her right mind, she can stop this situation. Her sense of justice wouldn't allow it.
So that's why.
The truth will be covered up, and an innocent civilian's life will be destroyed. I can't allow such a thing to happen. My own ethics won't stand for it.
I mean, I guess I can understand how you feel.
And changing Sae-san's heart will be to protect her as well.
How do you mean?
If the true culprit were to learn that she's responsible for the investigation, what would happen?
They would want revenge. Yeah, I see where you're going with this.
I'm certain they'll aim for her life. She's the perfect target to place blame on the Phantom Thieves. So how about it? Will you agree to my plan?
Look at Makoto's face. She's like, what the hell is going on? She's like, what do I do? No, I don't agree.
Even though you're particular about being just, you're willing to get your hands dirty?
It can't be helped in order to ascertain the truth.
You're just as corrupt as them, Akechi.
There is also one more merit in changing Sae-san's heart.
It's like he's trying to convince us that this is a good thing to do. Alright, what's the other merit?
It will become a warning to not mess with us.
For real? Seriously? I really don't think we should be changing somebody's heart just to intimidate these people, like, in the background. Like, this is not why we're supposed to be Phantom Thieves. And wasn't it just, like, a few episodes back that the whole team was like, oh, we're not gonna be doing this kind of thing anymore. We're not gonna be, you know, doing stuff for public opinion. We're actually going to be doing stuff for ourselves. But like, for justice, I don't know. I have mixed feelings about this. I don't know if this is such a good direction, if that makes sense. I feel like we just don't have enough. I feel like there's quite a lot though. I always feel like these people are not really evil enough to take down their palaces. I think some of them were. Like Kamashido definitely was worthy of, you know, going in and changing his heart. Madarame too, he was definitely worthy of that. And then we had like the complicated palaces that are like kind of strange, like Futaba's. Hers was a bit weird because we were like helping her. As a strange one that was. But yeah, I don't know about this. I'm not sure about this. I guess we'll just have to wait and see what happens.
They can't go public if someone in the investigation has a change of heart. It'd show their corruption. All that's left from there is for me to discover the identity of the true culprit.
Makoto doesn't like it. I'm not surprised.
What do you mean?
You're gonna tell us to announce our disbandment once the real culprit is arrested, aren't you?
As expected from a Niijima. So, what do you say? I don't think it's a bad deal for either of us.
I don't like this. Why does he want us to be disbanded so bad? I think he's gonna betray us. I think he's the culprit. I still don't trust him. I still don't trust him, even now.
Makoto, what's your take on all this?
Yeah, she's your sister.
It's a well-made plan. It even takes putting an end to our team into consideration.
Well, you're really gonna go through with this? Serious?
I'm flattered to hear
It's
that.
your own sister.
Why are you willing to do all this, Akechi-kun? Why do you seek justice?
Because of sickening human beings.
Oh. Things just got real quiet and serious. I wonder what happened to him.
Yes. My contempt for such people drives my sense of justice. It isn't some grand reason like society's sake or some lofty ideal.
It's just because he hates bad people? I mean, sure, why not?
It's simply an absurd grudge. And extremely personal.
I want to know his backstory. What on earth happened?
Dude.
That's deep, dude.
You know, doesn't he remind you of us?
No. He's twisted. I just know it. Don't trust him. He's a faker. Something about him is so fake. I just don't know. You think? I don't buy it.
I can't really explain it. But I guess it's how some disgusting adult pissed him off.
I guess I can see what you mean there.
We're similar,
I'm not sure.
Maybe that's why I thought that I could ask this of you all. Won't you cooperate with me on the mission to change Sae-san's heart?
Well, it's not like we have a choice. We will. It's not a bad deal. We don't have a choice. Exactly. We don't have a choice.
Thanks. I was actually rather worried there.
You literally had nothing to be worried about. But okay. And why are you thanking me?
This mission can't succeed without your cooperation, after all.
Right.
The Phantom Thieves will be disbanded, and everything will work out. I pray it does.
That's just like such a sad conclusion. Disbanding after everything we've done. Kind of depressing, huh?
Mako-chan. I'm okay. I never brought it up until now, but the reason I joined the Phantom Thieves is...
You know what? Was this the person who she wanted us to change this whole time? Because do you remember when she first joined, she was like, I want you to change somebody's heart. And then she kind of never told us whose heart she wanted us to change, because then all that Junya Kaneshiro stuff kicked off. So, not sure.
Because I wanted to change my sister's heart.
Ah.
I was hoping it'd never come to pass, though.
So that's who she wanted us to change. I kind of forgot about that, actually.
I've also known for quite some time that she has a palace.
Interesting.
Why didn't you tell us?
She just said she didn't want us to go into her palace. She probably was trying to put it off.
It was too selfish of a reason. Though I was too scared to look any further into it on my own.
Why don't we try going there now to scope the place out?
I reckon in Sae's palace, it's all going to be like, work, work, work. There's going to be like these zombie Sae-sans walking around like mindless work machines.
A lot of this will be new to me, so I'd like to get myself accustomed to it too.
So, is Akechi going to join us as a phantom thief? That's really weird.
I'm sorry, I actually have plans today.
Plans? I like how the whole phantom thieves
I
were
see.
like confused, like,
That's
wait,
unfortunate.
what plans?
Will you tell your sister about this?
That would be a silly idea.
Of course not. It's just...
You seem awfully evasive today. Is something the matter?
I just can't make time today.
Suspicious.
Let's call it a day then, and resume this tomorrow.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Maybe she just needs time to collect her thoughts. I don't know.
Wasn't Makoto acting a bit weird?
Yeah, let's stalk her. This is about her sister. You're imagining it? I wonder why. Yeah, this is about her sister after all.
Well, I guess that can't be helped.
I think she probably was affected by that. Even though she put up a strong front, I think she probably is quite sad to do this, probably. I think we should talk to her.
Regardless, it all starts tomorrow. I hope this goes well.
This is where Makoto goes missing. I wouldn't be surprised. Let's hope that's not the case. Oh, are we going to go talk to Sae now? This is going to be weird seeing Sae now. Like, now that we've officially decided that we're going to be going into her palace, to see her here is going to be weird. Alright, let's do this, Sae. I'm ready.
A palace? In me?
Indeed.
Not only that, Goro Akechi? Then the Phantom Thieves targeted me as per his advice? And he had already experienced the metaverse by the time of the Okumura case? That can't be. I mean, he never said a word.
Why would he say a word? He wouldn't have told you. Plus, I'm pretty sure that he's known about it before Okumura. I think he's lying.
Although, his attitude did change suddenly around that time. Akechi-kun kept quiet about the most important details, and my own sister may be a phantom thief? If this is all true, I'm appalled as the commander of this operation. I alone was kept in the dark. So you became convinced of another's existence through the 2 mental shutdown cases. And if you were apprehended while falsely accused of those crimes, that villain would still be loose. That's why you targeted me? Not for your own preservation?
I guess I never really thought about it that way. I guess in a way we are still doing it for justice and for another person, but it still is for self-preservation really though. That's right, do you believe me? That's not all. Yeah, that's not really all. It's for us as well.
Hmm? No.
No what?
If this villain does exist and is setting up your group, I would be targeted next.
Do you think so?
Did Makoto come up with that speculation?
What? Yeah, what are you talking about? Say what?
Perhaps I'm overthinking things.
Okay. Wait, what? What's happening?
Hey!
What?
You need to keep your focus.
No, let him unfocus. That was interesting. What was that?
It seems you're completely worn out.
I'm not surprised.
But the look on your face isn't one of defeat. Why is that?
I'm not alone. I have the power of friendship and all that.
I'm amazed. It seems you can still talk. When you were arrested, a man at the scene told you that you were sold out, correct?
He did?
Those words normally hint at the existence of a traitor.
If there's a traitor, it's gotta be Akechi.
However, if your story till now is true, one reason can be concluded. It's frustrating to admit, but at a certain point... No, most likely from the start. I was a mere puppet.
Welcome to my world. That's literally what the Phantom Thieves has been as well, since we were manipulated into, you know, doing certain targets.
Someone set up only to bear responsibility later. Someone intended your arrest, and the minimal staff directly involved were in their pocket. And if that's the case, true integrity would side with you.
The mystery gets more complicated. Sae is slowly starting to accept the truth. I feel like my bond is growing deeper. Oh, nice! What rank are we now? Only rank 6? My god. They should totally make playing cards of these, but like... they kind of look like... they kind of look like cultist cards or something. Like, imagine walking into a room with somebody playing with these cards. You'd think they're like trying to summon a demon or something. But it would be pretty cool to see these cards as like playing cards. Well, I guess they're like tarot cards, really, so... maybe there's like tarot versions of these. I don't know. I have no idea.
Didn't even get to bronze.